Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. Last time, we went and saw Professor Rowan again in Sandgem Town and turned in our completed Sinnoh Pokedex, which netted us the National Pokedex, the Poke Radar, and admittance to Pal Park, where we met up with some old friends again. This time, we are in Jubilife City. You see the pattern this is following? Yeah. We're revisiting all the locales in the order of when we originally visited them. It really is like a second journey. Life is taking us to the grand citadel of my arch nemesis. In other words, Jubilife TV headquarters, yeah. The greatest detriment on my entire journey was you jerks. While we're here, we might as well take them for whatever they're worth and play the lottery, because it's been a while since we've done that, and why not? 43733 does not look like an ID number that I would match. No, didn't get a thing. Not like anything else is new, you guys are just as big of jerks as you always were. So, the thing that we're doing here today, we could have technically done anytime, and some of you in the comments were asking all that time ago why I didn't do this then. It's because there are some minor plot spoilers if we were to do this at this time. This guy will ask you in a survey what your opinion on TV is. Depending on your trainer ID number, there are different phrases you can tell him that will unlock different wallpapers for your PC storage boxes. I will have a link to a utility that can let you find out what these passwords are for your particular trainer ID number in the description, because it differs by version, it differs by region that your game was released, and it differs by a lot of things, so it might as well be randomly generated. I am stalling for a little bit here to say that because these are randomly generated phrases based on the in-game vocabulary, oh boy, I have always gone on record saying that I'm a huge fan of the trendy saying in Dewford Town that is randomized in every playthrough of Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. And darn it, they destroyed one of the most charming features of the third generation with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Potion festivals are an insult to big service. They should not exist. They really should not. They are awful. I'm sorry. I really did get mad when I found out that they fixed that so it's no longer randomly generated. So here, we are going to get to relive our memories of Dewford Town many times over, because there are a lot of phrases you can tell this guy. So, with my reactions to these being completely blind, here are my personal ones. First is Raindish Torrents. Not exactly the funniest one in the world, but I have faith that the Dewford Island gods will come through for me. And then he wants some feedback. The second one that we tell him is playing bad. Okay, I was right. I was right to not doubt the power of this vocabulary. Oh, the fact that you know that phrase tells me you're someone in the know. You're a trainer, right? I'll pull some strings for you. I think I could swing a deal to get a new wallpaper for your PC boxes. Make sure you keep your channel tuned to Jubilife TV. For that first one, we get this PC artwork of Giratina. Compound Eyes Anger Point. Not exactly funny, but very long and convoluted. Together with Ball Recommend. Getting a little bit suggestive here, okay. Those two will get you this contest hall wallpaper, though. Gluttony Snow Warning. Okay. Channel Want. In other words, I want another channel that is not Jubilife TV. That third combination nets us the starter Pokemon trio. Actually kind of a nice wallpaper, I like it a lot. Fighting Grass. And Oblivious Walk. What's Oblivious Walk? Is that where you think you're walking with lots of swagger, but in actuality you just look stupid or something? Okay, that one's pretty good. In set number 5, we have Anger Point Unburden. Yet another very awkward, long-winded phrase that has Anger Point in it. Also consists of 2 abilities, so there is that developing as a pattern. And then Drooling Marvel Scale. I haven't exactly drooled over that ability quite yet, but drooling over Vanity? Sure, Vanity was very good to us in those Elite Four battles. Drooling Machine would be pretty funny as well, actually. For that 5th set, you get the Team Galactic wallpaper, which is pretty darn cool. Once again, I think you're kind of starting to see why I wouldn't want to show these on our first visit to Jubilife TV if I wanted to tell the story at all. Swarm Siblings. Party Strong! Which gets us Krogunk wallpaper. System wins. So in other words, the AI cheats confirmed by the game itself. Information Blaze, coming this fall on Jubilife TV. It's news, but extreme. For that, we get the Pikachu family. Really nice one. And the last set of 4 words that we can tell him are... Winds talk. I guess that's kind of what I do. And fighting preparation. I gotta say, some of them were funny, but this wasn't as spectacular as I was hoping. And I'm a little bit sad that one set of 2 words I was able to get something that funny, but I think it was in total 16 sets of 2 words that I had here. Didn't turn out quite as good. It could have been a little bit better. I'm sure a lot of you are gonna get hilarious results out of this random word generator, but still. Yeah, I'm in the know. This last one that we get is really nice. Nostalgic. You get sprites from the interiors of houses in red and blue. Kinda nice. After telling him those phrases, we never have to go back to that dreaded place ever again. We can move on to our next destination, which is Earnest City. Sorry, Floroma Town, you're just not important enough to justify revisiting, because we showed everything you'd ever want to revisit them for back when we did Pokemon contests. We were told before that Professor Oak would be in Earnest City, and now we can go by and see him, so how about we drop in for a visit? This rather empty, lonely house at the end of this apartment complex is his home. Ah, it's you. Good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming along? Capturing every kind of Pokémon is no easy feat, I'll grant you that. But I'm sure you can accomplish it. Ah, yes. An acquaintance from Kanto has sent me something quite interesting. I think you'd make better use of it than I ever could. The upgrade! We already got one of these, but it allows you to evolve yet another Porygon into Porygon 2. I understand there is a Pokemon that evolves when it is traded while holding that upgrade. Incidentally, and this is an entirely different topic, I've heard that there have been sightings of very rare Pokemon. The legendary bird Pokemon Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. They've been spotted at various locations here in Sinnoh, no less. Why, you might be lucky enough to see them for yourself in your journeys. Should we head back outside and check our marking map? What he says is the truth. We now have 3 roaming legendary Pokemon roaming all around the Sinnoh region. Gee, I wonder which ones they are, yeah. Not exactly subtle about it, but they are around. They all shift their locations at the same time, and you can encounter them. If we want to do this, maybe I should go to... Oh, wait, no! There, it's right here. Oh, God, oh, crud, I didn't reteach Acrobat Mean Look. Do I... You know what? We will fight it. We'll see what we get. Acrobat's over level 50. I think they're level 50, so we'll just have to try it the old-fashioned way. Actually, no, wait. They are level 60. We can still do the trick of using max repels. Doesn't change the fact they're going to run away as soon as we find them, though. Dramatic tension, which is our first encounter. Zapdos! This is one Pokemon I think is good in every single Pokemon game to ever come out. I have never met a person who didn't have good things to say about Zapdos. Electric Flying is a great type that's hard to deal with. Both halves complement the other remarkably well. It's lightning fast, teehee, and it's good at both types of damage. The only really bad thing is that most Zapdos are the same and there isn't a lot of room for experimentation if you wanted to do something unique. All Zapdos are gonna have Thunderbolt and Drill Peck, but really, is that such a bad thing? Okay, maybe a little, because it starts with neither in this game and Thunderbolt is locked behind using a TM on it, but even then, it's still worth your time and has remained one of the best Pokemon out there for 2 decades. There's a reason why it still pops up in tournaments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go teach Mean Look. Under normal circumstances, I would only want to fight 1 legendary Pokemon per video, but in this case, I can't control which ones I encounter and when. So instead, I think I'm just gonna be taking it by the bit, seeing what I run into, and fighting whatever, really. Under normal circumstances, I would suggest that you wait a little bit later to do this, just so that... how can I put this? There's more roaming legendary Pokemon out there that we have yet to encounter. So that you can fight them as frequently as possible, it might be good to wait in this a little bit longer. I just thought it'd be kind of lame if we heard about some legendary Pokemon that we could go fight and then just not do it. Speaking of which, we're fighting one right now. Is this gonna be Zapdos again? No! Articuno! Time has not been kind to Articuno. In days of old, when Blizzard was 90% accurate, the special stat was 1, and rock-type moves weren't all that common, Articuno was a very feared beast. Now, strangely, it's a special tank with an unfortunate quad weakness to rock in an age where rock-type moves are very commonly seen and Stealth Rock reigns supreme. Things aren't all bad, though, because it starts with Ice Beam, which is about the best thing you'd ever want from an Ice type, and while it doesn't do nearly as much damage as it once did, it's not horrible. In this fight, I think I'm just gonna go for Wing Attack again, and 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 again, until it's down. Luckily for me, PP restores on roaming legendary Pokemon if they run away, so if we're here for a while, again. Oh, no! Forgot about that, it has a Roost. Ugh. Okay, while we're fighting this, if you are wondering, you really can't tell which Pokemon you're going to run into before you do. Even if you wanted to go check the Pokedex and check the location, it doesn't work in 4th generation anymore. They count on you using the marking map app, so you can't check to see the location of individual roamers by doing that. Thank you, Acrobat. Thank you so much. I kind of wish... Stop doing Roost! Seriously! And it's fully healed, yep, even though it was yellow, it was just enough to get its HP bar maxed out again. Ugh. Can we have one turn without... Well, I did ask if we could have one turn without you doing Roost. I was just kind of hoping it wouldn't be your Ice Beam, even though I knew you had it, and I just said it out loud a few seconds ago. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh boy. Doesn't matter what I send out because it's gonna run next turn. Might as well go for it. I guess Ultra Ball is my best bet. One, two, three! No! I thought we did it! Okay, that would have been amazing if that worked. Wow, found Moltres as my very next encounter after fighting that Articuno. Guess there's no better time than to go over the final one. Moltres is a surprisingly solid special attacker, and it can be a nice late addition to a team in need of a fire type, especially since, even with the better Platinum Sinnoh, fire type options have still been pretty limited. It can get Flamethrower right away through a Heart Scale, and it starts with Air Slash. The most negative thing that I can point out is its quad weakness to rock, just like Articuno, but even then, it comes with some helpful resistances, and the flying complements fire decently well. You're pretty likely to not have a fire type on your team, and if you've been really hurting for one, you could do worse than Moltres. Though it's not in the same league as Zapdos, not even close. I still stand by Zapdos being easily the best of the three, but Moltres in this particular game, it's not bad either. And besides, I can also give it the compliment of it doesn't have its Heart Gold and Soul Silver sprite in Platinum. Ugh, that thing is horrendous. Let's do another Wing Attack. Moltres, I like you. You hit me with normally effective moves, and you're not going for the throat with that Roost. Didn't matter in the end, I went down. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. They hit a lot harder than I thought they would. I knew that I was gonna have a type disadvantage, but still. Supernova! With your newfound finger waggling good luck, how about we throw an Ultra Ball with you on the field and see how it does? Not even a wiggle or waggle. If I can make another suggestion for these guys, you might want to fight them during nighttime. I thought I would just have this video at least start out in the daytime for sake of some time variety, but if things get a little bit hard, if things get a little bit harder? If things go on for too long, I probably will just wait out the night to come so that I can use my Dusk Balls on these guys. Let's do another Wing Attack. Ooh, okay. Again, maybe I should save before these just in case I get a critical hit, because that would really stink. Speaking of really stinks, let's heal up. Good, good. That's what I like to see. Using moves that don't hurt me in any way and protect you from things I wasn't going to do in the first place. Ultra Ball, go! One. Ah, nothing quite beats the triple waggle of Articuno. Dive Ball, because everything else might as well be a Pokeball, and I don't want to use my Master Ball in anything yet, so there you go. Dive Ball, enjoy your new water-filled home. Or don't. Daytime Dusk Ball, maybe? Nobody will ever believe the story unless they watch this video, but hey, maybe I can point to it for evidence. Oh, 2 shakes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go buy some more balls. I'll be right back. There was no way I'd be able to catch them all with just this many Dusk Balls and not much else. Since we have one more turn and I threw a Daytime Dusk Ball, we'll throw a 5th turn Quick Ball for posterity. Let it be known, Dusk Balls are handled better than Quick Balls by an idiot. Moltres, you were just all over me today. Not that I mind. Other than the fact that you being all over me would mean that I'm on fire. Took a critical flamethrower to the face, but that's okay. Got it about as weak as I could ever want it. Doesn't matter who I send out, let's just try a Pokeball and hope that we get lucky. I am armed to the brim with balls. And I am not afraid to admit it. What would be best in this situation? Probably Ultra Ball, actually. Yeah, Timer Ball is not going to be more helpful than an Ultra Ball after only a few turns. Let's do it! Anticlimactic! I'm giving you the stink eye, Articuno. Oh, God, it's got Reflect, too. Maybe I should have held on to Air Slash for this fight. I was thinking, no, it'll be fine. I don't need it. It's not going to do that much damage, and I'm probably not going to get the flinch that much with that Serene Grace. And then that happens, too. This thing is scientifically designed to take apart my Acrobat. Holy crap. But I'm not worried. You know why? Articuno, you got good fashion sense. And this matches you pretty well. It's blue and it's got 2 red spaces for your 2 red eyes. I believe all it takes is 1 Great Ball because you are just that stylish and that fashionable of a deity. No? Okay, that's good too. Moltres, you've got to be the Mesprit of this tree. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, I only get 1 shot. Might as well make it a Quick Ball. Will these things ever work like they're supposed to? Oh, crud. Actually, no, I should not have done that. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Please do not. Please, please. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. For a moment there, I got scared that I poisoned it. That would have been bad, because if it was low on health, it's not able to attack on the first turn, and it would take damage from the poison. That would be not something that I would want to have to deal with. Probably would have reset if that were the case. I'm going to be chipping away at this thing for a while. This might be something that I might need to use a Timer Ball on, but luckily, I know for a fact that you don't have Thunderbolts. I know that you have Discharge, but I doubt that'll be a 1-hit KO. I said I doubt that'll be a 1-hit KO. Man, I am screwed against these things. No, 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 no! No, I did not mean to hit. You're in the red, first turn. I'm not gonna get to do Mean Look if I do this, but it worked pretty well against Mesprit. As I was saying, it's the first turn, you're in red health. I'm okay with not doing Mean Look against you if it means that I get to catch you with a Quick Ball. I need to never do sales pitches for a living. I am officially hereby instating a strictly Quick Ball policy against Articuno. The wording might be awkward, just like my word choice always is, but the thought process, I'm pretty sure, is not. Hopefully. It is that Articuno one-shots me with Ice Beam. We know that for a fact. It has Roost, and that makes getting it down to red health incredibly awkward to deal with. It also has Reflect, which makes doing any damage to it at all even slower than it would already be with having to do with Reflect and it not taking much damage from my attacks in the first place. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 1. Hey. It's my last quick ball. I believe in you. In other words, you better catch it. If not, then I don't believe in you, I guess. I hadn't really thought out what would happen if I failed. I was just that determined. Hey look, it's the second coming of Zapdos! Or I guess third coming, actually. Never mind, it doesn't work that way. You I have not weakened yet. We should probably do that-ish. I suppose while we're fighting this, since we are going to be chipping it down for a little while, and we're finally doing some fighting in however long, I can mention that the legendary birds migrating here from Kanto. It is theorized that because of this, these games take place at the same time as Gold and Silver. You can always point to the remix, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, coming out in the same generation as evidence of this, but keep in mind that that wasn't confirmed at the time of Platinum's release. People thought that it was the explanation for them not being in Johto during the original Gold and Silver, that they had migrated to Sinnoh after Red had disturbed their nest. Just kind of a little bit of a theory that you saw floating around a little bit during the release of Platinum when people were trying to place this game in a timeline. You suck, good sir, and I barely got to weaken you at all. So I guess I'm getting my wish and getting to try something different. Ultra Ball, do it! I gave in and decided to try an entirely new approach. Yeah, I waited all the way until nighttime, and here we are. I'm gonna use Mean Look on you, and we're just gonna throw many Dusk Balls, not trying to make the Quick Ball strategy work. It did work for me with Mesprit, it really did, and it is a good strategy, but maybe I'd be better off doing it this way just so I get multiple attempts per encounter. Maybe it'll make things go a little bit quicker, and maybe I won't lose my mind quite as much as I already have. Even though that makes no sense, I really have just lost my mind. You broke out of that just fine. You shook twice, though. That's not so bad. Should get a little more than half my health. Good. As long as you don't do Flamethrower. Even if you do, I still got to throw 2 balls at you with a ×4 catch rate and 1 encounter. That's better than I usually do. So already, big improvement. If that's what you want to call it. I like to think on the positive side. Safeguard, even better. I guess while we're fighting this Moltres as well, another tip that I can give for you is that if you want to keep them from running away through other means, they are immune to Arena Trap because they're flying type, but you can use Shadow Tag on them. The only Pokemon in Platinum that have Shadow— No! I didn't even know you had Ruse! You've got how many fights without using that? And you're just now busting it out? Oh my— Here I thought Moltres was gonna be the easy one, but no. Anyway, Wobbuffet and Wynaut are the only Pokemon in Platinum that have Shadow Tag for their ability. You can find them at Lake Valor with the Poke Radar. It's part of the reason why I wanted the radar to be one of the first things we went over in the after game, because that is a helpful tip. I'm gonna heal up. And I'm not quite so sure that I want to use another attack on it. It's decently weakened, but a critical hit would spell the end for it, so maybe I'll play it safe and try another Dusk Ball. Flamethrower! Whoopee! I'm gonna have to heal yet again! I'm actually a little bit worried. We have not even caught one of these. I have been recording for 1 hour and 20 minutes now, and I'm almost flat broke. I have spent dang near all of my money on different balls. I got to the point where if I don't catch these and I start getting low on items, I'm just going to reset so that I don't have to buy all the items again to get another shot. Also, thank you, Moltres. That resolved my whole qualm of do I go for the attack because critical hits. I guess while we're fighting it, I guess while we're here, another thing, I didn't know this. You guys brought this to my attention. I never knew that Platinum was the first game in which if you knocked out a legendary Pokemon, it would come back after you defeated the Elite Four and the champion again. I knew that it was like that for Giratina, and I pointed that out in the video in which we fought Giratina, but I didn't know that it was true for anyone else. Honestly, I've always just saved before a legendary Pokemon, caught them on the first try, and I never keep a run where I knock them out, so because of that, I was simply unaware of it. But yeah, you can do that. If you knock them out and you haven't saved in a while, you can always just come back here after you've defeated the Elite Four again. You can lose some health, please. Just gonna smack you with my lame not on fire wings while you flaunt your awesome on fire wings. I guess that makes them hot wings. I have to brighten the mood somehow to keep myself going. Timer Ball's not gonna be helpful. Dusk Ball it is. Let's do number 4. Wish I had some way of paralyzing these guys that was reliable, but I don't really on my team, and I wouldn't want to catch and raise a Pokemon specifically for that purpose. I'll be fine. Hopefully. Times are tough. I've all but given up on this run. Let's throw a Pokeball and see where it gets us. I got 5 of these things. It's not gonna hurt me all that bad if it fails 1. Ah, no. If we were at least 2, I probably would have gotten really excited, though. But no, I can't get excited over just 1. My standards are higher than that. I have seen Pokeballs perform a lot nicer than just 1 measly shake on a legendary Pokemon. Huh, it's at full health, roughly. Do I want to go for that? Let's do it. I think it's a 1.4% chance of working, but we'll try. Nah. Nope. Sweet ride! First time we're seeing you on the battlefield. How about we see if you are good luck, or at least luckier than Acrobat was? Let's go all in. Dusk Ball. I will give you the best fighting chance you have to have a lucky curvy neck. You're kind of shaped like a 7. Nah, it didn't work. Goodbye. Moltres, old buddy, old pal. We gotta stop running into each other like this. No, really, we do. We have to stop running into each other with Supernova in the lead. Crap. One shot is all I need. To fail horribly. One, 2. 1, 0. Even better, because you wasted less of my time and gave me less hope thinking that I would catch you. You're sure taking a long time to use that Ice Beam and utterly annihilate me, Birdie. Oh. Jinxed it, jinxed it, jinxed it. Especially applicable because it was Ice type. Oh! How did I live that? Really, how did I live that? How did I live that right now? And with 15 health? Was it just a damage range all along and I was getting unlucky with it? Come on. Nope. Here we go! Articuno, back for another round! Nice to see that you're back in red health! Thanks to that reset. Yeah, exert your pressure, make me use up 2 mean looks instead of 1. Not like I was going to attack you all that much in the anyway. Alright. You don't get to do anything this turn because you tried to run away and failed. Dusk Ball it is! As much as that Great Ball would go nicely with your eyes, and I think you should get yourself into one of those today, I want to go with the odds and get 1 shake. Are you out of flamethrowers yet? Are you out of flamethrowers yet? I am... Okay, let me show you this. It's still using flamethrower on me. I am down to 1 PP of wing attack. Oh! This recording has just passed the 2-hour mark, and I have yet to catch even one of these birds. I deserved that Pokeball catching it. I don't care what anyone says. I deserve that. Starting to think he might be out of roosts. It's been a while since I've seen him do it. He also hasn't done Flamethrower in a while. He might be running low on PP. Gonna try the Ultra Ball, because once again, it just feels good to try something different after the things you've been trying haven't been working. 3! Ah! No! That is the first triple shake to happen all night! Okay. Ultra Ball gave me 3 shakes. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, Moltres! Oh! Come on. Come on, just give me this, Moltres. Have I not proven myself worthy of possessing you? You need to not be so high and mighty, Moltres. Listen, I need to give you a serious talk. Just because you are on fire does not mean you are better than everyone else. You're actually better than everyone else because you can fly, but that's besides the point. Just get in the Ultra Ball. You might be better than everyone else here, but you're not better than your brothers or better than Acrobat, because they can fly too, you know. What? Oh, God. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna be resetting here in a minute if this doesn't work out. Here's my last-ditch effort. I think a timer ball is about my best shot. Let's try it. Here we go. Last try. Didn't even shake. Had no PP for any moves. Was in red health. Presumably, I had the timer balls maxed out. And nothing. Acrobat. You did not want to give in, did you? Man, just all the things you survived for. You did not give in. Vanity might have shown at the Elite Four, but Acrobat is shining right here today. Man, Acrobat, you deserve some props. You do. After this, I'm buying you some... Actually, I don't know what I could buy you. You kind of drank in all the moo milk in the inventory. I don't know what could be better. We'll think of something. Who's our next customer of the day? Oh, look, it's Moltres. Not like there's any surprise. You just love tormenting me and seeing me grow gradually more and more unstable with every reset. Well, I'm still giving you the stink eye, so you aren't getting away from me here today. Let's try again. 1. Help me! Are you kidding me right now? They're on 2 sides of me while I'm in the city, and as soon as I move... Yep, not anymore. Or then. Come on, guys, that's just cruel. It'd be nice to see Zapdos again. That's cool too, though. 1, 2. Apparently, counting to 1 with Chugga finally got renewed for a 2nd season, and it's now counting to 2 with Chugga. 1. Or we had a budget cut and it went back to what it was in season 1. Oh well. Crud. I've been here trying to catch these things for so long that it's daytime again? Full disclosure, I did take a break midway through, but it wasn't for that long. You know something is dreadfully wrong with this mechanic when it takes this long just to catch one of them. One, 2. Keep getting close on Moltres. I keep getting close. I feel it. Moltres will be the first one that I catch. I know it will happen. It's the only one that I get anywhere remotely close on. But I just can't get that little extra bit that I need to have it click in. Bodhi, let's try your luck. Come on, you haven't been out yet. You've had no business fighting these Pokemon with what their types are, but we'll give you a go. It's gonna run away anyway, so I see no reason to not put you out there despite your type disadvantage. Go! 1! Bye-bye, Moltres, along with my hopes and dreams. It is once again nighttime! If you want to believe that I was completely legit about this and never ever changed the clock, you can, but I didn't. Yeah, I was not legit about this. The game penalizes you for changing the clock on a lot of things, and I don't dare change it for those things, but this is one of those that it'll let you slide on, and I've been here for so long trying to make this happen. I was not gonna wait until tomorrow night before I can try again. I am stubborn, I am in it for the long haul, damn it. I am not going to let the sun rising make me quit on this. Let's go. Or don't. That's okay too. I've been putting up with it for the past however long. Why is it always Articuno that roosts? It's always Articuno. Every time. Never any different. Moltres almost never uses roost. Heck, you remember earlier, I didn't even know it had a roost until the 12th or so time we fought it. Not Articuno though, no, it spams that darn thing every friggin' turn. No, I don't want to weaken it again. I'd rather try my luck just chucking balls at it at full health. It'd make for a fun story if it actually worked, and besides, if I don't catch it, I'm just gonna reset, quite honestly. Great ball it is! That's it, all bets are off. If I'm resetting, I might as well be getting the bonus from these stat bonuses whenever you freaking use Roost. I didn't even know a poison does increase my chances of catching a Pokemon. I can't say I've ever on purpose poisoned something that I wanted to catch, because it's a very obvious danger that you might have it get knocked out before you get a chance. But I'm gonna do it. If it can increase my chance even a little bit, it's worth it. As far as I'm concerned, 3! Oh! No! Would have been so cool if I said that and it was the poison status that made it doable. Just with how my praise of poison types have always been, and how I'm always like, yeah, poison types are great defensively, and I love having them around because they resist so many common types and so many common moves and so many good moves. It'd be so cool if it were the poison that would be the key to my victory here. Not even a shake that time. Okay, not that it's that unexpected. You are at near full health. Thank you for doing Reflect and not doing the one-hit kill Ice Beam that I'm so afraid of you busting out again, because I know that you will. I'm not trusting you. I know that it's been a damage range the past few times, but that doesn't mean that you can't one-shot me with it and that you haven't before. 2, 3, yes! Oh, what was I saying earlier about Moltres being the first one? Okay, we have a strategy, Also, my all quick balls policy against Articuno, yeah, screw those, never mind. Legendary bird Pokemon, it can create blizzards by freezing moisture in the air. Okay. This victory is short-lived, because I'm only a third of the way there. Above all else, let's make sure that we save. Let's make sure that we save. You never know what'll happen. You never know when the game will crash, or when there'll be some kind of power failure, or just in general something really stupid happening. Let's save. I do not want a soft reset because I knock something out and lose that Articuno capture. I have been here much too long to not have that much at least. Speaking of being here much too long, the saving is much too long. This is what I put up with between recordings every single time, guys. Okay, good, it's done. You come up. Thank you. Perhaps this is my lucky battleground. We'll think of it like that. Who's next? Zapdos. Hey, Zapdos, old buddy, old pal. Haven't seen you since the great legendary bird migration of 2016. Yeah, let's mean look you. Give you that mean look right in the eye, and maybe now we can finally do some damage to you. Perhaps it's for the best that I haven't been fighting Zapdos. It does feel like the most difficult, and perhaps it will be the final one that I take down, if I ever get out of here. I'm starting to have my doubts, honestly. We just passed the 3-hour mark. That should give you an idea of how much time it's taking to accomplish anything here today. And I am aware that there are other strategies I could be doing that I'm not, but I think I've gone over them as well as I can. And I do personally think that Acrobat is my best bet of anything that I could do that wouldn't take a long time to train up. I know that I could go in with, say, 6 Wobbuffets, but that would not only take a long time to catch because they're Poke Radar exclusive, but it's also just kind of a strategy I don't think would really be all that good, considering that they have Roost and Wobbuffet can't directly attack, it can only counter or use Mirror Coat. I don't want to do too much damage to these guys. If Wobbuffet manages to survive an attack from something double its level, I'm probably going to knock it out if I can even counter it at all. So I think my logic here is pretty sound in using Acrobat's Mean Look, even if it does have a type disadvantage against them all. Not that they're attacking at all, mind you, they seem to be toying with me, if anything. I'm amazed you haven't gotten poisoned by this point. Poison point. You might be a lover of you might be a lover of puns. You might be a lover of puns! No! Would have been so classy if I caught it while making a bad pun. At least as classy as I can be, which isn't very classy at all. That's all I got, damn it. I just realized, in universe, this would be the equivalent of me finding out that some Japanese god of lightning ended up being real, and I'm spouting all of this nonsense in its presence while it's standing there judging me. Perhaps that's why I'm having a hard time catching them. One, two. Almost had it, wasn't meant to be. In the Pokemon anime, they always say that when a legendary Pokemon appears before you, it's testing you and seeing if you are deemed worthy of all kinds of things. And, oh, they're testing me, all right. They're testing my patience is what they're doing. Holy Moltres, Batman! I don't know. I'm running out of ways to say I ran into one of these damn birds. Man, you get those kids that say that Pokemon isn't mature or realistic enough. I'd have to disagree. I would say that this is a very realistic simulation of how frustrating it would be to cram one of these things into something the size of a baseball in real life. Finally inflicted something with poison for the first time since, well, Articuno. Let's hope that's a good sign of things. I gotta keep my spirits up. Okay, gotta just keep giving myself these pep talks, gotta keep going, gotta press on and on and on and on and on. Dusk Ball! 1. I need to stop counting the ones out loud. They're not exciting anymore. I'm sorry, my standards have been set too high. Zapdos, you gotta give me at least 2s if you want verbal recognition from here on out, okay? That should be your motivation. Give an Ultra Ball a go. 2. Hey, he understood the terms and conditions of my yelling. I know the Ultra Ball's got a lower success rate than the Dusk Ball in this situation, but it feels good to try what works, okay? It just does. 1. Oh crud, I broke the code and he broke out. No. Hey, Zapdos, buddy, look over here. You see what I got? You see what I got right here? Yeah. I got a nice juicy Milotic here for you to fry to a crisp with your discharge. Come on, I know you want to. I know you got the type advantage. Very tempting. Almost makes you not want to run away after this Dusk Ball fails, doesn't it? Hey guys, why is Moltres' skin so smooth and shiny? Because it molted! Please let me catch you and put me out of my misery! If I were to blow on you right now, you would faint. Let's do it. One, 2. Hey, would have been cool. 1, 2, 3. I swear that wheezing wasn't on purpose. I actually did kind of lose control of the air in my throat. Oh, come on! Oh! Oh my gosh. Bodhi, I choose you! Moltres, you wanna crispify this luscious grass-type Pokemon that is just asking for it, that's standing right before you? Or perhaps maybe rip them apart with your Air Slash. Either would do about the same amount of damage, I swear. Nope, not enough temptation. It's just gonna break free and then run away. Yeah, same to you, buddy. Oh no, the Pokemon broke free! What else is new? Would you just poison the stupid thing? Thank God it didn't burn me right when I said that, because that would have killed. And before anyone asks, yes, I am making sure to only use cross poison when it's not protected by safeguard. That is not the problem at all. I'm just having terrible luck with the chances on this. Normally, I would use toxic to poison something that I explicitly want to poison, but eventually it would faint in only a few turns if I were to do that. Even if it continuously used Roost, eventually toxic poison, yes! Eventually, badly poisoned status will claim your entire life bar in only one turn, so that's why I'm not doing that. Otherwise, I would. 2, 3! Why is it so hard to catch these things? I have not had this much trouble with any legendary Pokemon in a very long time. And I'm having this much trouble with 3 individual legendary Pokemon. I think my Pokemon Crystal Let's Play was the last time that I had been actively hunting a legendary Pokemon for more than 4 hours. What is even going on with this game? Giratina was not this hard, Mesprit was not this hard, Uxie and Azelf were not this hard. I'm aware that only Mesprit was roaming out of all of them, but still, this should not have been as hard as it is. Ding! 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 Buddy! Buddy! Ding! What? Ding! 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 That was helpful. 2, 3, yeah! Oh my gosh! Okay. I will think of this as burning up all of my bad luck. It said that its appearance indicates the coming of spring. Certainly put a spring in my step, because I'm feeling a lot more enthused after that. Gave me one thing in however long it's been. Okay. And then there was only one. Let's do this. Let's save before we forget. There's only one bird left. I can't fight this thing very effectively. Quick ball in it. I think that's my best course of action. It's pretty weak. Gonna have a hard time getting it that weak again. Let's try it. 2, 3. When can I go to bed? One, 2, 3. Ah! Okay, you see how the time is evening. This was me giving up, going to bed, trying again another day. And I was joking earlier saying, just watch, hey, here's the plan. The first recording of the day, I will do this. Wow, I really should have stayed up that extra 5 minutes. Then again, I kept saying 5 more minutes about 25 times yesterday, so I guess it balances out. There we go. That is Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, just in time for it to be nighttime as well, so the Dusk Ball would have worked fine after that. Man. Okay. Well, we got some new PC box, wallpaper, artwork, stuff of majigs at Jubilife TV. We met Professor Oak, and we got Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Really productive day. I'm gonna go rest my voice now. Wow, I really need to rest my voice. Next time on Pokemon Platinum, we continue our exploration for the second time of the Sinnoh region. See you guys then.